morning, everyone. This is Gil at Camppatton Family Compound. With us tonight, hopefully, will be Tammy at Rebel Canners, but here with me now is Mark at ChefTech. It is time for the Monday Night Fireside Chat, and tonight's topic is what's in your flour? And let's get us.
So basically, this is the flour hour. I had to say that.
Okay, so let's say hi to everybody.
Tammy said she'll be a few minutes late.
Yeah, okay. Let's go up to the top here and say hi. First one in was Crew, followed by CB at Hugo Homestead. Then Diana came in, and you said hi to everybody. And Geeky Gardens came in. Then Kaylin, who's in a Zoom meeting. And Howie's here, Food Forest Permaculture. And everybody's saying hi and everything else. And Howie's reminding everybody, hit the thumbs up. All righty.
I don't know if I can picture Kaylin in a Zoomer, being a Zoomer, like zooming around, getting the zoomies. That's it.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to be sharing a video with you guys here. So hang on a second. Let me see if I still have that set there or yes. Okay, so here I'm dropping the link right now. If you guys want to open another tab and let it sit there, it's also in the description down below of so you look at the description and it'll be in there. I'll also be showing it so you can copy it later on. This video is worth watching. They go into the history of flour in modern times and how it's been
messed with, altered,
twisted, chemically altered, and it goes through it, and it talks about 10 of the well-known brands and how they're not what they say they are. And then it gives 3 brands that are what they say they are, specifically because, as it says in the video, they started with the original, wheat, unsprayed, this, that. It looks like Tammy's trying to come in. There she is. Oh, I can see her down below, but she froze. So she's trying to get reset here. Let's see if she went out totally.
Yep. Probably in transit.
Yeah, she in the passenger seat, not the driver's seat. And anyways, they talk about the 3 that are absolute, they start ancient grains and they do stuff with it. And that as far as old school milling and stuff, they don't do stuff with it, such as bleaching and chemically, whitening and all the other crap they do it. They don't fortify it because they haven't stripped anything out yet. So that video I put in there is probably going to be better than us tonight. It's 20 minutes, I think, 25 minutes long, but it is well worth the watch, everybody. And so let me see here. Okay, so I got it here right now. Let me go ahead. So again, there it is. It looks like nobody's come in on Tammy's side. I probably got her the link too late because she didn't set it up on her side. She may be doing that now, setting it up on her side.
She can also put I think I did it. You can just add it to your playlist. People watch it there. I've gotten a few people watch it there, I think.
Yeah. I sent her the link so she could add it to the description earlier today. So hopefully she'll put that in there and people on her side will do it. And hopefully she will share the video out on Rebel Canners saying, although this is not Rebel Canning, this is something you guys need to know. Yeah. Howie, if you knew how they made almond flour, you wouldn't be touching it.
like almond milk. They call it that because they can't call it juice. It's not milk.
Yeah. Yeah. The good grains and stuff that aren't sprayed, especially if she can get it from there or find some here grown that doesn't have grazon on it, glyphosate on it. I can't remember the third one. They love spraying those on wheat and rye and barley.
Even organic stuff is not always 100% because it's organic. It's organically grown. They use that word. That's great. It was grown organically. It's when it's in transport, they spray it with other stuff to make it last.
Yeah, as soon as they harvest it, they spray it, and yeah. Oh yeah. Anyways,
Yep.
I'll wait till Tammy gets up here before I. She's probably she comes again. I see there she is. Let's see if this works this time.
There she is.
Bye. Just a minute.
Yep. Getting a little robot over there on the.
Yeah, she's probably got.
It's getting clear. It's getting clear.
She's jumping from cell tower to cell tower.
Yeah, shoot, I forgot to bring my bag in here of one of them. But yeah, so yeah, she's got her stuff up. So we should have some people coming in from there, and well, Mark, you have the link. Actually, you both have the link in your emails for that YouTube video, and you guys can share it on your own side anytime you want.
Well, yeah, I'm the one who sent it to you.
Yeah, you're the one that sent it to me. Yeah, but I sent it back to you and Tammy this morning. But yeah, it's I watched that and it was just like, oh my!
Yep.
I thought making canola oil was bad. Yeah. Angel's Homestead just came in on your side there, Tammy. All right, so once again so Angels, there's a video that we are going to be talking a lot about. It's very good. This is the link for it, so you can go back and look at it, or you can go pull it off of mine. It's in the description on my side. So, but yeah, this was it's like 10 flowers are not what you think they are, and 3 that are good for you, or something like that. And that's the last slot showed there. So I'm going to just go ahead and do something over here real quick. Yeah, it says 10 U.S. flower brands, only 3 are actually safe. But this person investigated more than 10. She investigated the brands and the sub brands as well. And so the sub brands change too. They're different. I'm trying to the Pillsbury Light special baking one or whatever it is, almost like silk flour. That's one of the worst ones for you. What they do to it. But yeah.
I just posted the link on your feed, Tammy.
Yep, there it is. Cool. Angel says she's seen that video. Yeah,
that's brutal.
Yeah, it's the truth is just the truth would make a snowflake jump off the Empire State Building. It's brutal. But yeah, yeah. One of the brands I actually use. The Jovial Organic Einkorn all-purpose flour. I got it here. I found out it doesn't work very well in a bread machine because it doesn't have all the crap done to it. It's natural. So the next time I mix it up, I found my mom's old Dough Girl pot that has a hand crank on it. You put stuff in, you sit there and crank.
Yep.
You
I got one of those.
You get grandkids on there, and you get them to go and do it for a while you rest your arm. But yes, this winter I will be trying out regular oven. Regular, doing it just like old fashioned, not doing the cheating bread machine way. Although I may mix it in the bread machine way, just dump it out and then do some more stuff with it there, like you're supposed to do. But I did find I got some stuff to share with you. I'm going to share I don't want to put this. I'm going to share some screenshots from this video with you guys. So let me get that set there. Boom. Okay. And we'll bring that up here. So safe pick number 1 is the einkorn, the Jovial einkorn. And they go through it and they talk all about it and stuff and how it's made.
Yeah, the 3 flours that are good, they all come straight from Italy. So they're more expensive than your flour here, but they're significantly more healthy for you.
Yeah. And even have whole wheat in the Jovial einkorn, which is interesting. Everybody goes, well, bleaching is a modern thing. No, the Egyptians and the Romans used to sun bleach their flour. Yeah. So, all right, here it is. Come on, where is it? Safe pick number 2. It's called 1 Degree Whole Foods, and they sprout the wheat flour, and then when it's sprouted, and then they grind it. There was someone at the the farmers market in Idaho Falls last year that was selling sprouted wheat flour because their kids were having reactions to the stuff. So they were doing that. And they were also selling loaves of bread up there too.
You wonder why everybody all of a sudden over the last 25 years has become gluten intolerant.
Yeah.
Never was an issue before. It was the occasional, like 1 in 100,000.
Yeah.
But now it's like 1 in 6, sort of like other things, but we won't get into that.
Yeah. But yeah. So this is sprouted wheat flour, which is supposed to lower some of the. I wish I could remember it. I was looking for when I went up there. Not this past Saturday before. I couldn't find them there, and I was going to ask them about. Again, get all the information from them about what sprouted wheat flour does for you, does for the flour. The one thing I do remember is that they have to get used to steel burrs and resharpen the burrs a lot more often because sprouted wheat is hard on even on the high grade German stainless steel burrs. It's hard on them, but it's something good. All right, so that's safe pick number 2. Let me see if I can find safe and come on. Yeah, they also have it in the whole wheat flour, and they also have it in. Come on, if I can find it. In the gluten-free sprouted rolled oats as well. And the last one here, if I can find it. That's it. Down there. Oh, here we go. I went too far on it here. Come on, fresh pick number 1. It's not showing it. Dang it. I'm just going across there. There we go, Sunrise. And that's the one I have that has the picture of all their different varieties Sunrise has. And this was a family that was looking for stuff, didn't find the other 2, and so they started growing their own years ago. years, 9 years ago. Started doing their own stuff in Minnesota there. And so that's that one. So, but for the whole
19 years ago, 20 years ago.
19 years ago. Yeah, 19 years ago. Yeah, 2007.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But I'm going to see if they show.
Whatever. You're going to get stuck with those no matter what you do.
Yeah.
That's right. It's an ad for somebody else, but you know what? Whatever.
Yeah.
You can hit the skip
button. And this is a 21-minute ad.
Yeah.
So they're talking about the chemicals they used in flour, modern flour, to change it up and do stuff. And unfortunately, the FDA is all good with it. But and they say like the one here. Come on. Come on. It's not. And it just doesn't want to bring it up right without jumping too far the wrong way. All right, we'll do it this way then. Give me the hard part. Yeah, they own several of them. So, yeah, that's one of the ones that, but it says unbleached. Yeah, they don't use bleach, but they use all these other chemicals in it. And I know Tammy would just love to taste those other chemicals, wouldn't you, Tammy?
Oh, come on. No, I'm not going there, Tammy.
Come on, I got to stop that and escape.
Are you playing the video, or I didn't know if you were playing it or not.
I was playing it, so you might have heard it coming through a little bit there. Now, since I have the Icorn from the Jovial Icorn flour here, I went looking and I found some. Or make sure I get the right ones here. Make sure.
And if you think about it,
there's some of these here. All right, so on Amazon, you have one here which is 75-year-old Icorn ancient grain sourdough starter. You have one from the sourdough source, and then another organic Icorn dehydrated sourdough starter live action, 1850s, 10 grams. This other one here, is 0.33 ounces, which is about the same as 10 grams. And then you had the other one here, which is a third of that, which was 0.11 ounces. And if you calculate it out to a full ounce, the first one here, $27, comes out at $81 an ounce. This one here comes
an ounce or a pound?
Ounce.
Jeez.
This one here comes out to $48 an ounce. This one comes out to $151 an ounce.
I don't need sour. I'll make my own starter from Icorn flour. I'm not gonna.
Yeah. Well, I figured the $16 one here, you get 10 grams or 0.38 ounces. That's a good starting point. Cheap, and you got enough to play with. But yeah, I forget which one I got. I think I got the 160 ounce. Yeah, I got the 10-pound bag is what I got of the Icorn. How to use some of it, and we've been using some of it. Yeah, you can look for I just went to Amazon to find sourdough, some of the Icorn sourdough starters. Next time I go to the farmer's market, I may be without the boys, so I can spend more time talking at the bread booths and stuff that are selling sourdough and find out what sort of flour they use and
if you think about it, every bread on the market out there that you buy, even some of the ones, even if it says organic, yeah, maybe. But there's another video that place did on bread, and it's just as bad. I mean, they all get their flour from the 7 worst places because they get the cheapest flour they can to keep their costs in line.
Yeah. Okay. That video is by Dish Closure.
Yeah.
And they've done several videos on different things as well. That's DISHCLOSURE.
Yeah, you can see that when you click the link, you'll see it. You can sub to them or just check their videos. Yeah. I got 2 of them posted on my channel.
Yeah, it's like they only have 206,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, I would like to have just 20,000 subscribers.
I'm working on it.
Yeah. But yeah, for those that missed it, have come in and missed the original link here. Let's see if I still got it on here. Yeah,
I posted on Tammy's. You can scroll up and see it on Tammy's, or
I just posted it again on my side here.
Okay.
But
if that's right, I forget if I post, it posts on both sides.
Did it?
No, if I post from StreamYard.
No, it didn't post on my side. Yours didn't.
No, I know, because I posted it directly on her side.
Yeah.
But if I post it when I'm on StreamYard chat, it posts about. There you go. There you go. Now it's going to both sides. There it is.
Yeah. Now it's going to both sides. I got to call StreamYard and find out why when I post it doesn't go to everybody in the chat.
Because are you posting on StreamYard or you're posting on
StreamYard?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I noticed that when I was on Joran's channel and on Mike's channel, it doesn't go to everybody.
What? Well, when they post, it doesn't go to everybody.
Channels on their stuff when I'm up with them, it doesn't go to everybody.
Oh, mine does.
Yeah.
Every time I hop on there and I post it, I see it pops up like 4 times on my StreamYard feed. I don't know. Maybe I got the better StreamYard for free. TEF. Never heard of it.
I've never heard of that either. I'll have to look at it after this, Kaylin. Thank you for.
There is somewhere in the back of this brain going, I think I remember that.
Yeah, I've never heard of any of those. I'll have to look those up.
Yeah. So everyone, what is it called? Is it? I'm not sure. I can't remember the saying now. Is it the flour is the staff of life, or wheat is the staff of life?
Wheat, not flour.
Wheat is the staff of life, but not modern wheat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, back in the year in the Egyptian whatever, it was like, a loaf of bread for a day's wages. They traded in wheat. That's why most of their all the old gold coins from way back had wheat on it.
That's why the penny had wheat on it.
Yeah, had.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't even have copper in it. Well, now we don't even make it anymore. But anyway.
Yeah. But I heard they are sharing. They are saving the blanks just in case they start doing it again. Oh. But yeah, I mean, the amount of flour that is eaten by the American public is way more than most people think.
It's in everything.
There's wheat flour in just about every food product out there that has
even your cereals, puffed wheat. Okay. It's the same wheat. They don't strip all the stuff out of it, or maybe they do, but they still chemically treat it to make it that.
Yeah. And all right. What was it? The This is going to make your skin crawl on this one here. I can't remember the particular brand of puffed rice. It wasn't Rice Krispies. It wasn't Malto Meal. It was a different weird brand that one of the stores had replaced in one of them in there. Anyways, I looked at the ingredients. All right, it's supposed to be Rice Krispies basically. All right, but it's puffed rice. Look at it. It's not just rice. It's rice, sugar, wheat flour, corn flour, and it's like, what the heck? Yeah, they make up a stuff, and it's almost like Pringles. There's no potatoes in Pringles. It's wheat, corn. It's all the other things made in a paste, extruded, and
Puffed.
nut. And so this is like the cheese balls. This puffed rice stuff. It's not just rice it's extruded and it puffs up. And so read the ingredients on your stuff. If you see 40 different things and something should have only one or two ingredients.
No, read the ingredients on your rice cakes from Walmart. Yeah. Oh, sorry, can't say that word. Sorry.
No. The rice cakes from Walmart. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I ain't touching those. But yeah, there's wheat flour has been, I would say, I'm trying to remember when they really started torturing the wheat flour here, and I think it was after the Civil War. Is when they really, they were starting to do some breeding, but they've been doing breeding of
Well, you can cross pollinate and do all kinds of stuff, which could occur naturally anyway. But when you start messing with the genome on a scientific level and recreating it, that's a whole other problem because it's not natural.
That part started, I think, after World War I.
Yeah, probably.
But they started doing other stuff after in the late 1800s. They started doing stuff to the wheat and stuff more than just selective pollination, crossbreeding. They started doing other stuff with it too. But yeah, it's they've taken something that was good and turned it into something that is, like you said, 1 out of 6 has some sort of allergic reaction to
gluten intolerance.
Gluten or some things. It's not just gluten. Some will have. They think, oh, you're gluten intolerant, and they test them. They're not gluten intolerant. They're intolerant to the chemicals that are still present in the flour.
Yeah, well, there is that, but they won't tell you that. They'll just tell you don't eat bread.
Yeah.
Well, and then there's the whole leaky gut syndrome from.
Oh yeah.
That they try to say is gluten intolerance, and now people have come forward and they've had to call it what it is, leaky gut syndrome.
But don't worry, they got a new medicine for that too. But anyway.
Yeah, they didn't make it a thing until they had a medicine to treat it.
Exactly.
Yeah. And not only that, but now they have medicine to treat the side effects of that medicine.
Sure.
Well, yeah.
And down the line it goes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's yeah. I mean, when Mark sent me that video, I watched that, and I remembered another one I had watched before, and I couldn't find. I just started going through things. I couldn't find it, and when I did find it, I was over at my daughter's, and I couldn't save it to my stuff from over there. And
you could have copied the link and texted it. If you text yourself on a phone, it shows up twice. At least you could have done that.
Yeah. That would have been trying to get all. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about that at the time because I was also watching a certain autistic boy at the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are several ones on it talking about. One is just in general, the general manufacturing process of flour across most, 99% of, 99% of the flour and stuff. It's just, they weren't picking on individual companies. They were saying these are the processes that are used in the industry, and it's like, yeah.
I was just looking up. Kaylin posted the teff flour. It's an Ethiopian grain.
Ah, okay. Not familiar with that at all. Not one I've ever heard of.
Of course,
I bet it's all natural, and that you don't get a ton of crap on it.
Well, this is true, but you got Bob's Red Mill has it, so you never know.
Oh, one of the ones in there.
Yep.
For all their stuff was Bob's, because he doesn't grow his own. He buys it after it's been sprayed and done all this stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta watch that video. It's definitely a
eye opener.
Yeah, that cringeworthy, and yeah.
But all right, just to pick on Bob is he doesn't bleach it, like he doesn't do that portion of it. But the problem is the grain he's getting has already been sprayed with multiple chemicals and everything else, and it's sourced from the general. What's what I'm looking for? The general mess of wheat out there.
Yeah, the biggest way it started, they don't talk about, is, population grew and everybody wanted more wheat. So instead, you couldn't grow it. Well, it used to be probably grown regionally for everybody in most places. But because it was being stored longer, they had to do something to keep the bugs from getting to it. So they had to start spraying stuff on there. It's like, oh, yeah, this one's okay. Let's spray some DDT on there. It'll be fine.
Yeah, thankfully they got rid of that one.
Yeah, well, I like that face. That was a good face, Tammy.
Yeah. So yeah, there's so this is sort of a public service announcement thing on the flour situation stuff. But there are several places in that video at the end of it. Let me look at it here. It starts about, it's a 26-minute video, and about at 21 minutes, it starts off with, the jovial acorn, and it goes to the others, and it tells you where you can pick them up. However, they said you can go to the jovial site, you can go to Whole Earth or whatever, you can buy these in certain places. They didn't mention the Big A. Amazon has a whole freaking boatload of it on there.
No. I thought you were going to say the Big A Azure Standard, because they do source from their own growers and they are verifying their fields. So if you're really, that would be my number one place to go get it, then Amazon. Yeah. But I would go to Azure Standard. And by the way, they don't pay me to say that. They don't sponsor me.
I'm going to tell you, I have a couple I have a organic market next town over, and another one. There's a supposedly Whole Foods care, but I also have a third one. There's only 2 stores. It's like a regional co-op type thing, and a good store. I buy my organic garlic and stuff there. And
I'm not sure.
They'll probably have it's just a little more expensive, but I'm not a Scamazon fan, so
I'm not sure, but 1 Degree or the other one, which is Sunrise, tracks every bag from which farmer sold them the wheat.
Yeah, you could literally punch the number in you get on your bag. It'll tell you exactly what farm it came from.
Yeah, you can scan the QR code, and it tells you where it came from. Yep. So one of those 2 does that.
Nice.
So and CB's back. So yeah, it's I had never heard of Sunrise before. I had heard of besides Jovial, I'd heard of the I just
The other
lost the
one.
name. What my
Yeah, Amazon did buy Whole Foods.
yeah. 1 Degree. I had heard of 1 Degree Organic Foods, but I hadn't heard of Sunrise. So yeah.
I'm pretty sure Sunrise, because they have that same logo on the package. I haven't bought them there yet. The Amish bakery in Clare, Michigan sells it in the 50 to 100-pound bags.
Yeah, well, that's there's Sunrise. They got the let me make that bigger. Yeah. So they got their logo, and then they got the different types of flour and stuff they do down below.
Yeah.
So
The bulk market, though, up there, I'm pretty sure they have the big 50
yeah.
or pound bags. If anybody's in the northern Michigan area.
Yeah. So yeah, there's yeah. And of course my wife is on the sourdough kick now. Even though she's not making it, she's selectively buying it for herself. And it's like,
Did you send her the video?
This video?
Yeah.
No, not yet. It's if I just send it to her, she's not going to watch it. She wants, she needs a good introduction to it to watch it. I may send it to one of her friends and have a friend share it with her. I didn't learn to be sneaky. I was born this way.
I have to do that to my wife too.
Yeah.
If I suggest it, yeah, okay, I'll get to it. If a friend of hers suggests it, instantly she's all over it.
Yeah. So now the one thing I started to do a little dive on it for some of the other grains, and the other grains aren't at far, what the ones I've saw on it aren't as processed. Some of them are processed a bunch, but as the big numbers aren't the same as flour, as wheat being processed into flour, as far as what all the crap they do to it, because they expect different for rye and barley and the other grains you use to cook with and bake with. They expect them to be not as, it's gotta be this gold, it's gotta be this pure white, perfect thing we've come to know over the last 100 years.
Flour was never white until we got our hands on it.
Beg to differ.
1950s, the 1950s, we started bleaching flour because that's when we started making store-bought bread.
Well, that was all right, because it's older than that, but that's when we started chemically bleaching flour.
Yeah.
Because the Egyptians and the Romans both sun bleached their flour.
Yeah, but it didn't make them white.
Yeah.
It didn't make it white.
Just made it lighter.
Just made it dry and the husk come off. It didn't make it white.
Got rid of the husk.
Yeah.
It's ironic you don't pay much for white bread, but you pay more for the whole wheat bread, which is really not really whole wheat, the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's not. It's just unbleached flour, but it still goes through all the other process. They have to add riboflavin and niacin, all the stuff they stripped out of it. They have to add it back. If it says fortified with, why do you have to fortify? What happened to it?
Yeah.
And
go ahead, Tammy.
On the scale of what is healthier for you, sprouted flour has more natural nutrients and is healthier for you than the other ones.
Right.
Again, that's why it costs so much more than, because there's more time in it.
Yeah. In this day and age, healthy is, you got to pay a
Expensive.
premium to stay healthy.
Yeah.
I wonder how some of those for the einkorn and all would do for people with diabetes. Huh. Don't know. I'm not a doctor. Not a clue. All I know is I guess you'd have to, if you were diabetic, you'd have to eat something made with it, like pancakes, and then check your blood sugar, see what happened, see if it actually spikes or not. I know somebody.
See if it spikes as much as white flour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why buckwheat pancakes are healthier for you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the other week, buckwheat. Yeah. Because they don't process that like, you know.
They expect that to be black. That flour is black.
Yeah.
Or dark brown.
That and rye, I guess rye flour. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have to look that one up.
I mean, back in the day, you used to pay a premium for good black bread, and you would go buy bread that was really dark before the 1950s. You would look for a heavy, dark loaf.
Yeah, you'd probably have to find a recipe from the early 1900s, late 1800s that can work with the older flours, not the new bleached whites and all that stuff, which, yeah. So your basic bread recipe, just changing it out to a different flour like Gil found out, probably needs some addendums.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Probably have to let it rest a whole lot longer and let it start to ferment because it's a coarser grind. It doesn't have as much surface area, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a heavier flour.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see here. I think we pretty much beat up on the big corporations that bleach and add the other chemical. It's not just bleach; there's other chemicals they talk about in the beginning of that video of all the stuff they there's bleaching, there's something else, there's something. It's like, oh, what are they trying to do? Kill us? I mean, I thought I was watching
the chemicals they use are like banned for general use, but they use another chemical to remove it after the fact.
Yeah.
No,
just to neutralize it.
Yeah, whatever.
Well,
yeah, I don't think
removing and neutralizing are two different things, and they're
exactly.
It's still in there, and it's still those. How do I?
I mean, you can neutralize bleach with ammonia, but I don't suggest doing it.
Yeah.
You can also, I mean, if you have like a fish aquarium, you can neutralize bleach with dechlor.
Yeah, but it's still in there. It's just in a different compound now.
Yeah. Or it's been released, or it's caused a chemical reaction for it to be released, but now you're breathing it. But
yeah, it's going somewhere. The atoms aren't dissolving. Like atoms are just reorganizing themselves. They never ever go away.
You mean matter is neither created nor destroyed, just altered?
Technically, yes. Although I don't necessarily completely believe that.
What, matter is neither created nor destroyed? It's always there. It's just a matter of what gets done to it.
In the beginning, matter was created.
Yeah. So where'd it go?
Who knows?
It's still
that's
here.
That's beyond our scope.
Right.
It was created, and it hasn't. So it is created. It is not necessarily destroyed. It's just converted to different forms.
Yeah, it's all how the atoms are put together.
Rearranged.
Yeah, exactly. Just rearranged. So it's there. It's just in a different form.
Yeah.
All right. So if anybody has a topic they would like us to discuss, please let us know. We've got some openings coming up here to add stuff to it. I mean, to the calendar. I'm looking at the calendar here right now of upcoming events. So what we have coming up here tomorrow night on Gray Man Prepping is Knowledge is Power. What's in your library? Thursday night's the Midnight Ride, and we got a whole bunch of good articles already been sent to me, and
I
I found
I sent you a bunch of memes. I keep
only got
sending
the
you
one.
memes.
I only got the one.
I sent a couple of them.
I'll talk to you
whatever.
about that for down here. So, and then Friday back here on Camppatton on Friday, what tractor / riding mower implements do you need? Because they have added a whole bunch of implements for the riding lawnmower, including zero turn mowers that they did not have a couple years ago. At least I couldn't find, I wasn't made aware of them. I had gone looking for stuff, but they got all sorts of new implements for the riding lawnmowers and tractors for taking care of your garden and your pastures and everything else. Saturday on Gray Man Prepping is after the moon's orbit changes. What are your plans?
Space
And next-
1999.
Apparently swimming, because that's what's going to happen if the moon's orbit.
After the moon leaves the Earth's orbit and is catapulting through space with a bunch of weird people on it with some spaceships that never run out of parts. What are you going to do?
Yeah. Anyways, and then next Monday here, the topic is canning pie fillings.
Ooh, I'm going to be doing some strawberry rhubarb coming up too, so that will go with it.
Yeah. But if anybody has topics for food preservation, whether it's canning, freeze drying, dehydrating, anything you want to see Harris address and look into for you, please send Tammy an email or me an email. Tammy's email is rebelcanners@gmail.com. Mine is Camppatton Family Compound, no spaces, at gmail.com. And we'll add the topics to the calendar here. And Krubby the Beagle's here.
Hey, hi. That's a long time no see.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. So, we appreciate to know what you want us to address and look into. But so it's more than just canning; it's food preservation. And so, if you have any topics you want to hear us discuss, please send us an email on it so that we can do it. And I heard at least two boys just come in. The grandsons have returned.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. All right, everyone. So we'll see you hopefully tomorrow over on, there's Oliver. We'll see you tomorrow over on Gray Man Prepping for Tactical Tuesday.
I'm on puppy. This one. I said I'm.
And there's Danny.
Hey, Danny. Hey, we're not done yet.
We're not done yet. We're still going, guys. Bye.
Bye.
And he's hiding behind me. Trying
Of
to
course
stay.
he is.
That works.
All right, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll hopefully see you tomorrow. Take care.
Have a good night.